Hey my friends, what's going on? Keder here on a beautiful day. What's going on with your lane? What's going on with your life? How you doing? How you feeling? Hey, do you ever wonder why you don't get financial education in school? I mean, if you go to college, if you go to high school, you take all these classes, and none of them really teach you. I mean, you can have some finance class, economics and stuff, where they teach you kind of globally how economies work, stuff like that. All stuff that on a superficial level, where you can't really use them into your own personal life. Now, it always tickled my mind that, man, you spent all this time in school, sometimes you go to college, you spend all this money, but you never really learn the true principle on how money works, how to build credit, how to build businesses, how to make money. You don't learn any of that stuff until you get in real life, or you get a mentor, you get into the real game and you start figuring out how things work. And you're asking yourself, man, why they have all these books, all these classes, all this training, they don't teach you any of that stuff. So I come to realization is the people that owns the banks, the credits, the systems, the people on the top of the food chain that are giving out the loans, that are lending to people, that are getting interest back from people, that are making money from the interest they accrue over time. I don't think they want the average person to really know about this stuff, to really understand how this stuff works. For example, I started diving into credit cards, and most people, when they think about credit card, they think about debt, right? They think about debt. They don't know how to use it. They just think like, oh man, either you broke, you're using credit, and you don't want to get credit, because if you get credit, so the mindset that the average person have is like, hey, if you're using credit, you either broke, or the second mindset is that you don't want to use credit because it's gonna mess up your life. Or if they use it, they end up misusing it and they accrue all this interest. The reason why that mindset is there, because most people, when they use their credit, they're doing the minimum payment, which is what you get into the letter against the financial institution. When they send you a letter for you to pay your bill, your monthly bill, like when you look at the due date and the report date, they don't even put, like some of the stuff don't even put the report date and when it impact your credits. But when you look at the due date, it says that you only have to pay the minimum balance. So that's going to millions of people that has cards. And their understanding is that, okay, if I have a credit card, I only have to pay the minimum balance, which is less than sometimes less than 5% of whatever you spend on the card, or the full card capacity. Now imagine you use the full card and now you're only paying the minimum balance. That's going to impact your credit. One, you're not gonna have good credit, but that's not a problem to the big institutions or whoever's lending you the money. The real thing is that they're gonna get interest off of you. That's the real thing. Like, it's the interest they're gonna accrue through time by you paying more money. So if you don't learn those principles on how to do it, it's like, think about this big financial institution, or the wealthy people. Think of them as lions, right? They're a big lion. A lion is not gonna tell a sheep how to escape, right? A lion, they're the prey. They're the predator. Like, they're not the prey, they're the predator. They going after their prey. They're not gonna tell the sheep on how to escape, or a gazelle how fast they should go or which direction. No, why would they tell the gazelle that that's their prey? That's how they're gonna eat, or else they're gonna have to eat each other if they cannot find their prey. So what do you expect? Like, the bank to be on your favor and tell you to pay your stuff in full? No, they're not gonna tell you to pay your credit card in full. They're gonna tell you make the minimum balance so that they can get all this accrued interest, because you're the prey. The game is that you gotta learn to become the predator. You gotta learn the game. That's the only way you're gonna win. You gotta learn the game. So don't expect the lion to tell you how to run. Learn how to run. Learn the game. Learn how to catch yourself. So that's how, when you start learning the credit game, you're like, hey, you pay your stuff on time, you pay it in full, then you accrue more credits in their face, then you get more credit, right? You get more credit cards, you get more credit lines. You start learning the game. That's how you're gonna grow, man. The key is, like I said, knowledge is power, but implied knowledge is the full potential power, right? It's the full applied power. It's the full extent of the power. If you don't apply yourself to the stuff that you learn, well, you ain't gonna get the results just by knowing the information. But this is some of the reason why the system don't teach this stuff in school, and they don't want you to know. Because if you knew, you would be too powerful. And if everybody is powerful, it's a big problem. It's a big problem, you know? Some way, somehow, the mass have to be controlled, right? That's how it works. But anyway, guys, for you that's watching this video, I wanted to shed some light with you. If you do find some value, drop a comment down below, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I look forward to seeing you for more videos. Let's go for my full run now. Go out there, get yourself a workout, you know, get yourself moving, because without you, none of the stuff we're speeding right now, the truth, like, it won't matter because you can't apply it. So take care of yourself, all right? I'll see you on the next one. Let's go. See you guys later.